Professor Ian Banks will be leading the interactive sessions organised by the GHA and School of Health Studies, focusing on a range of men's health concerns. The first of its kind took place at the Leisure Cinemas last week, with Professor Banks keen to highlight the main issues for Gibraltar.
The top issues actually for Gibraltar, first of all, would be cigarette smoking. I think that has to be addressed. It is something which has been lacking and needs to be addressed on this. How are you going to do that when they're so cheap? It's a paradox. But other things like mental health, for instance, mental health is hugely underestimated in men. And not least because men do find it very difficult to talk about mental health, as much as any other embarrassing condition. But mental health is very difficult to deal with if the men don't come and talk about it. So I would put at the top of my list, I would put stopping cigarette smoking, which then has the knock-on effect of all the other conditions which are associated with it, and mental health. I would put those at the top. There are others, but I would put those at the top at the moment.
The European Men's Health Forum aims to raise the profile of men's health, enhancing awareness and improving delivery of services. Issues at a European level vary, but life expectancy for men at birth is 75, 6 years shorter than women. So how does Gibraltar compare to other countries?
Gibraltar is incredibly healthy, actually. It's one of the healthiest parts of Europe, and that's not least down to all of the health services, which is quite amazing. You have got an amazing health service here. Look after it. But unfortunately, men tend not to make as much use of it. And unfortunately, because of your economic structure, that, for instance, cigarettes are almost given away, men tend to smoke much more. And of course, all of the diseases which go with that then tend to be higher as a result.
Health is something that concerns us all, with inroads being made when it comes to men's health, with a change for the better. However, statistics still show there's a general reluctance to access healthcare.
One of the problems we've got with men when it comes to health is their reluctance to talk about it, even to their mates, even to their partners. And so therefore they tend to go late to see a doctor. So for instance, melanoma, which is a dreadful skin cancer, is more common in women right across Europe, but is more fatal in men right across Europe. And the reason why it's dead simple is because men don't go to see the doctor soon enough. And they don't tend not to examine themselves. So actually the name of the game is here, and this is part of what we're trying to encourage: go sooner, get it checked, get it sorted.
Let's Talk About continues over the next few months. Details of the different events can be found on the GHA's Facebook page.